motorsports minor. So if you want to go back to college or you want to go to college for the first time.
There are over 950 racetracks in North America.
There's no place where people know and love racing like they do here.
There are over 1,400 companies, I think, in the state of Indiana that are involved in motorsports.
Motorsports in the state of Indiana, we are the motorsports capital of the world.
Motorsports itself is a global industry.
What ISU is doing is actually on the cutting edge of what is happening worldwide.
Indiana State University being in a prime position to present worthwhile candidates to all forms of motorsport.
Jobs in the motorsports industry in the state of Indiana pay considerably more than what their counterparts.
We're really proud of what ISU is doing here. It's very, I think, insightful. They see an opportunity that we have certainly seen in state government. Motorsports is a bigger business than many Hoosiers realize, over $30 billion worldwide. And the jobs that are in it are tremendous. They're challenging, they're cutting edge, and they pay well. And so I think ISU has shown some real insight by moving into this area.
There are jobs at racetracks. There are jobs designing racetracks. There are jobs with teams. There are jobs with vendors. The whole industry is massive.
What ISU is doing is preparing a lot of students to have that broad business base integrated in with their existing majors.
For a student to come out of Indiana State who wants to get into the motorsports industry, they're going to be more well-rounded and just better qualified than probably any other student out there coming out of the state of Indiana.
With your minor program, to give the students the understanding of what motorsports actually does and how it feeds into multiple organizations and multiple operations and multiple disciplines is very, very good and very unique.
You know, the kids are coming out with a thorough understanding of what they are trained to do, but as a result, they're also very sensitive to how this could be integrated into the racing community.
I think we're very interested in the program, and very excited by the program.
The way Indiana State has their curriculum set up for their motorsports minor is different than anybody else's out there.
We want the total operation showcased. We want the marketing piece. We want the finance piece. We want the sports sponsorship piece, and as well as the technology, all infused together to show how an entire racing operation can work.
The biggest challenge that I face is I get a lot of resumes from some really academically talented people, but they have no real-world experience.
Experience.
Hands-on experience is what we look for in the industry.
Like, we're interested in people who've had the management experience.
So it's not just looking for people to come in and engineer the race car, but the whole breadth of experience.
We want them to have a basic understanding of automotive or of motorsports so that when we go in, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can take off and run, and then we will train them the way that our programs are developed.
But what ISU is able to offer me as an employer are some people who have some hands-on experience. They're able to come in and contribute right away, as opposed to coming in and learning at our expense. So our whole goal in this program is to take people from an academic background, give them some hands-on experience, and make them truly usable to employers.
We think that motorsports generates certain skill sets that are very useful in a modern manufacturing world.
Motorsports, I think, can lend itself to a leadership role, and by that I mean the different disciplines within motorsports of problem solving, managing on a strict time schedule, producing, being under budget. All those comprehend into a leadership style that we in the industry are so adamantly seeking.
I think you have all these variety of skill sets are needed. The critical factor is really the passion. You know, motorsport is all about passion and innovation. So what companies are looking for are people who are passionate and innovative.
Companies were to come here We would, with ISU in the lead, guarantee them a flow of talented people.
The students at Indiana State want to be a part of an exciting industry, the motorsports industry.
I thought that it was a great opportunity. It opened up more doors for us.
It has been so much fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was a great starting on internship. I really learned racing from the bottom up.
And it tells me that Indiana State is listening to what the industry wants, but also what the kids want.
I never thought that going into insurance I'd be in auto racing or anything like that.
They learn about technology, they learn about finance, marketing.
The kind of program that ISU is putting together, where you're drawing in from a variety of the different existing faculties and packaging it together so that it has a motorsport context, is probably one of the better ways to approach it rather than...
This will help me a lot with making sure you want to be.